Hello everyone, it's Steve with Aptera Owners Club. A few days ago, or actually over the past several days, Aptera has been having some updates on their Twitter page. Like I'm just gonna keep calling it Twitter. I can't get to calling it this X.com thing. Okay, on their Twitter page, they've been putting a couple posts showing like some progress towards production. And so here's one, and you see here there's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight panels that go on the dash. So these are the panels that actually go inside the vehicle on the dash. And you see that they've made eight of them ready for the PIs. Now, I don't know if that's all, like, does that mean that's only eight of them, eight of the PIs that are going to have the solar on the dash, or is just this half of them? They're gonna make 16 of these. I don't know. But it shows that they have them, they're ready to go. You see the bank in the background. And then interestingly, there was another post about solar that has since disappeared, and I'm not sure why it disappeared. So we just love to speculate on this channel, and as Aptera fans, we love to speculate about stuff. But this was the picture. They had a picture of this piece of sheet metal from two different angles, and this shows a company called Amino right here, and this is the mold for the lamination tray to make the rear hatch solar panel. Okay, so you guys remember from the Aptera Solars in production video from about a year ago, they showed this machine. So like you see this machine, they just opened it, and this is clearly the roof panel. But as you can see, you need like something that's the exact shape that you want for them to press the lamination thing onto. And so they had one for the roof and the hood and the dash. Well, the dash is like a flat piece, so I'm sure that wasn't hard to do. So the dash is this flat piece, so that's not hard to do. But for every other thing, it needs to have a specific shape, and the hatch is the largest piece, and I guess they just finished that, and it was done by this company called Amino. Now, what's interesting is traditional stamping, like this is a piece. So you could, I guess you could make this several ways. You could CNC it out of a block of metal, but that would be really really expensive. Because that much metal would be really heavy, and probably you couldn't even lift it into the lamination device. And might overload this lamination device if you put a solid piece of metal on that. And I don't think it needs to be that strong, because you're not like pressing it. It's just a lamination system, and it just needs to hold its shape. So basically, you do want sheet metal, and the way that you traditionally would make sheet metal like this is by stamping it. And so this is I found a quick video of like a traditional stamping process here. You see like this one comes out, and they put a piece of sheet metal in like that. And then, let's see. I found out this thing from my kids. If you pull down your button, it goes twice the speed. Yeah, so then you have to you stamp it out, and then you get this piece. Now, why don't they go that route? Because you have to make these dies. Like this die right here has to be made, and that's going to be extremely expensive. So it's like making the dies for the Bink. That alone is going to be so expensive, and you don't really need to make multiple of these. You just need to make one of them, or maybe a handful. So they found this method, which is called Dilus forming, and here's a quick video of how it works from this Amino North America Corporation. Okay, it's pretty interesting actually. So I'm going to speed it up for us. I didn't realize that this was possible, but it's kind of like a CNC machine for sheet metal. You put this lubricant on here, and there's this smooth metal ball, and it applies pressure gradually, and then you can make these complex shapes by doing this. So I'm going to fast forward in here, yeah, you see how it's like making this thing more and more, and then it switches tools, and so you see that it's made this pretty complex shape, and you can rapidly prototype these things, and you don't need to make a die for it. Okay, he's going to speed up. This video is like really slow. Yeah, so you don't need to make a die for it. You just need to make a like a wooden support, and you can create any shapes and change them as you need. Here it is like smoothing it out and things like that. Anyways, this is the company that did it, and they use this system to make this sheet. And so you can see here, you can see the little ribbing here where that machine did that, and you can see this area has been smoothed out. But anyway, I thought it was pretty cool. I didn't realize that this process exists, and it's pretty cool that they did that way. Now, I don't know why they took down this post. Is it because this didn't work out and they tried it out and somehow this failed and they don't want us to know about it, or like Amino didn't agree to have their name put on? I'm not really sure. Maybe someone from Aptera will post in the comments why they took it down, if they're watching this. But anyways, I thought it was a cool process, and it was fun for me to figure out how that this is done with that kind of like CNC machine for sheet metal. So pretty cool. And I think it's to me, it made me think like, well, these, obviously these people know way more than I do about how these things work, because there's this cool method of doing this that I had never even heard of before, and they're using it to create this piece, and then now they can put this large piece into their laminator and start cranking out these. So what I suspect is happening now is they've made the dashes, they've made the hoods, they've made the roofs, and now they are making this. And I'm hoping this worked, and now they're making a bunch of the hatches now to put into the PI vehicles. And they'll have them stockpiled so that when they get the other parts, so a lot of all the other parts on order, and when they come in, they can start building the PI vehicles, and we can go check them out. All right, so hopefully, I don't know, have you guys heard of this Dilus sheet metal forming before? Let me know in the comments below. What do you know about this thing? I mean, I just like kind of Googled it and looked up how it works. I thought it was very cool. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Look forward to reading your comments below.